not just keys. Because during the era of the campaign, the government made it known that when they come, they're going to restore automatic posting.
Abuja from Mamu Yama Kwaba, Ediba Ghana and Sem TV. So, but I'm this like video, no best subscribe to the channel, no what turn on notifications. Next time, videos of this nature, also submit to my cabinet. So, watch your comment section. Maybe we from Mr. President and Major also TikTok or comment section. By be about we from Mr. President and Major also. You need dream say that should be the new patriotic party about power. Na ya bana Ghana for nyina hwato e ko amamo we die e die nti Sudan say man we need that bia na de bia me ka sem bi say amanyasom ne yeye no so wa mo ni anda hwa ho be chiro pa the moment abe hold public office and say who say you own it a responsibility, I mean a sole responsibility to serve the ordinary Ghanaian. But I think say Adigya retirement nkofo bebree if you say a public office no more hold it. As a result of that, it is their sole responsibility to impact and improve lives of people. They have forgotten about that. Abushamin chankra, mommy enko. The enko video bimra. The video no we are going to take our time and digest the issues out of the perspective of the ordinary guy, not the perspective of Mr. President. Mommy enko is here.
Because during the era of the campaign, the government made it known that when they come, they're going to restore automatic posting. I said it and I'll say that the automatic posting was not that it was started. It was in the system, but just that it was delaying. After national service, we stay for about 4 months before you be posted. But when the government came during the era of the campaign, he made it known that they were coming to restore it as if it was not in the system. And for that matter, now that it's in for about 2 years, there's a need. They honor that particular promise. And also want to make it clear, as many people are claiming that the backlogs that we are talking about, the 2023, 2024, were all created by the past government. These backlogs were never created by the past government. They are all created by the incumbent government. Simple because the 2023 people finished their national service, that was 2025. And that was the era or during the tenure of this incumbent government. The 2024 people too, they also finished their national service this particular year. And they all stand to be posted by this particular government. So to say the past government that created these backlogs, it is never true. And as an association, we are making that clear to everybody to know that it's the incumbent government who promised automatic posting, that when he came, he failed not to honor that particular promise. And for that matter, he has started creating backlogs in the teacher recruitment. And that is first of its kind to happen in teacher education. And it's a bad precedent to the government. And for that matter, we're making it a fair reminder to the government that that particular promises must be honored. And for that matter, if it is not honored...
Based on section 14.1, esa ukoji minister ni approval. Now, section 14.1 say anytime ode aban ana concession bi aban the concession amount. Now, once we do more, be esa ukoji permission. Now, let me quote the right law for you systematically so that you understand everything in this video. Or say, a mineral right shall not in whole or in part be transferred, assigned, mortgaged, or otherwise incumbent or dealt in a manner without the prior approval in writing of the minister. It's a buying castle won't make a galamsey or say, assassin the man crofon, ogum, I don't know, be a dance ma state in this ampa, won't me the assassin man on Mebaso. Or say, on the assassin man. So, Koya galamsey, Koya galamsey, answer na the assassin a crab man. Keso koka chire minister Samuel Bujina pono man letter. Sa letter no way ntumi so ni letter no. Ba ne one ne kan ne so nkodue kube reclamation. Na ono ntumi so good ni papa pension so ko e bo Western Regional Security Council no amane.
There has been consistent reports say enubone Afagana airport akwa bruchire internationally yenim say money laundering ba bi a taifa airport. Smuggling and kesiye, no other mean trafficking business, airports and enam all over the world. Enti yebusa, hopsi adoye, okodi nuboni huwa juma na nye pamuni free ho. Okoye money laundering ana nye pamuni free ho. Okoye bibi katasoshe nye pamuni free wanda kufuado. Anase hopsin, wanye bibia. Na ne hu ahi na hu ofe ana ne dwumade no dibro so enti ne pamu ne firi ho no mayesre wampani Mahama mayihu ti so manwe accountability ayade a ehia ye transparency yade a yemfa ni agro If you say pese hu bibia mu frenchem ni ehu nipa ese efata se krowe mu akwanya ba eba mo madi ne manim as hopes andoye so se fata se otimi edi bibia no mu krowe mu a osore no gina yesu ata nachi as o se onse so mfata se kroyi mu odi bibia ni mu a se wantwi kanana ni kululu bi ewo ne ho a eno so sorry ya kacha say abrante tenase onse mfata enti mo NDC for so mo say probity and accountability enti saa mo ade no momfa mu owura Obusandoye eho nkonta yen hwehwe mu mayen mo hwehwe nneema mu mayen mo hwehwe Obusandoye nneema mu mayen eho hia yen. It's for God and country.
Obeti atechem wo suro se obekoti bi amanfo wo na ye tua uka taxpayers money e na ye di tua uka Ghana for one ma yensensi form papa one ma Ghana for esi form. Now I don't blame you. Me blame Ghana for na enya adaje ko sell lie eto abasama o because wo betena so for good 12 years. Wo be ye vice president e ma wu jade atamos ewu ye. Yedisa show nsama wo buye wo wie wo se wo nye president da. E ma ye vote ma wo obedi 4 years aye 8 years. Wo se a we twa 4 years chinchina ye sama wo mra se a wo betwa 12 good years. Wo tumi nye hwe. Wo promises en kokon ketenkete omo adwane en confirm a wo di ba ya omo kọ Burkina. Koko fu a wo promise omo se wo betu ebula ama koko farmers bia wo ba ye wo beti koko no so ewum. Wo nsan so ntua ka wo firi omo koko wo di omo ka. Wo ba ye wo si agenda 111 ye hu hwe afi na wo si market aye abeifo kodi dwa na access amanfo kodi dwa wo ye nti ase wo be sori e na wo si market ne bathroom wo he efiri kwa me kruma time market bie ni Ghana a bathroom ni toilet enim ewo mu di dada wo ewo mu edi dada na ya nkoto ayeda enso efa enkrofo a wo se den ya nkoto ayeda we are disappointed to Ghanaians. We are very incompetent. Incompetent President Mahama administration. What disappointed Ghana for? Wo nyame eyineni efri wo so nyame nsan ni wo so. Won kwa wo ba power. Mun kwa mo party and a sitting president ewu. Mun kwa mo party and a sitting vice president ewu. Mun kwa mo party o. Mukwa mu party me say balok di we chi no Ghana for ansha this 2 years aka no ahohie hia wo balok di Ghana for be komu no esu bi mbada o
Bibia asay wo hwe your sports are say hwe Black Stars afi Black Stars omuntimi hwe goal biom
ni incompetence na ewo nu mu no wodi be ya ne nte be ne ya nte obedi kan appointed the akire wo se wo na wo testa so na for ni na ekire no such an incompetency ye the world cup na be fie brasters ya she goals say woto e bi nsi da
wodi be man ko foforo won ma assembly won ma sanitation bio anya wa sanitation for this sika yakwaji loan na breast sanitation for mu fa nye hwe na wo ba obeje fi sanitation for na wo je ye no enya wa sako hwe no sako shi ta nso tonso na baby shi who ya dio nkwa ho ba eja hihie Mr. Pad unya ba perfect intro say what pad saka wide wo do say pad na be ye bibia mo Into about 15 minutes. You can even waste as much as 1.5 hours. So we are just pleading. They should just come to our aid. Make it a little more trouble so that it will be. I'm a teacher and I'm still here. My learners are in school waiting for the teacher, and the teacher is still here. So we are just pleading. They should just come and fix it for us. We beg them. How long have you been waiting? Oh, I got here for almost 4 hours. Yeah, if I'm not, yeah, 4 hours. Because I got here before 6 o'clock, and we are still here. It's 9 something. So it's more than almost 3-4 hours we've been here. And so these are the more residents who are gathered here, sharing their flight here. I understand your frustration, but let me engage some of the organizers of this particular demonstration. Now we understand you've blocked the road for close to 3 hours. She says she's a teacher. She's not able to go to school. So how long are you going to continue this?
More than 4 hours. More than 4 hours. Join it down. See, we did be a can once. On my way, just say you name on my issue. I walk. For your shady, my papa, and not down who for Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bomia, you get them out on my way. Any 2024 elections, echo, and no, my Dr. Bomia, and then a digital Ghana for some bar, way, I may mamona. Monsieur, Maki and Sem Patadi and Sakai. Serious. So in fact, on my bit me could borrow or my be presidency. On my bit me could borrow or my be a leaders are KBA, the new patriotic party, the leaders of the party, KBA borrow another African country to cause development there. For the first time in the history of the country, we have generalized free senior high school. The word is generalized. For the first time in the history of the country, we have active drone delivery systems. For the first time in the history of the party and of the country, yetimi enya active and well facilitated health facilities across the length and breadth of the country. Agenda 111. We may say impoyen because the agenda na the person here number of hospitals and the is yen because of time. But those ones yetimi go and see how they have been operationalized. And then me look at say we have some of the hospitals in fact, yeah, equipping hospitals are not all right, but because of political tantrums and political gains, me look at say yeah, hospitals and they go sana no me say. It is a Kenyan who say na no me na be ya. It is a scan kan kan dey wasa botumi who say oh, I mean say we say people for for. Name ma comfort ma sacrifice discard to what they are hospitals, ma most of them are for. A comfort ma facilitate me on be fund free seniors most of them are for. You say any Ghana for debut. Na fe na tables na 10 afi dem mokekam kakaka. Why are they shouting? Obi ankara no ntum ne nko no ho. Asofo no mo nko ma ntu asofo no with the greatest of respect, omo nko ma ntu ne nko nyina ho. Chief imam for nko ma ntu ne nko nyina ho. Politicians nko ma ntu ne nko nyina ho. Market women omo nko ma ntu ne nko nyina ho. Obi ankara no ntu ne nko nyina ho. 2020 dua, then we will know the way forward. Yeti kroma obi so ono ba ono the credit scoring system be ba mo so open konketenkete. Nanze bibini na nkasa de se bi ye bibia yanketenkete ya adwen yanketenkete ye bibia ye bia invest square ye yanketenkete. We want everything in pieces. We don't want everything in bulk. Adi asem kra ni. Obi ma credit scoring system also open konketenkete. Obi introduce electric or electronic bus systems, most of them konketenkete. Is any one there? You people chose policy, you people chose music over policy. Then you tell me ho papa, and I feel them go watch them. Me na wo ne wo sia chem say bi, me na me go catch you Regr3t the man ma say all members come to boot one. Ye wa ha. Digitalization ye start say ye mo say there bi. Digitalization and to kinki, nti mo pe kinki sika. Nti amamu papa na ba, omo ma mo kinki, amamu a ade na mo kam. Ye wo krom ha ya. And the Regr3t the man Mahama could not and can form Gafon catch up say, oh, Gafon, oh, now more than king and we have utilization here. And I got for so can you but to Banama boom, 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 much about my kinky government. It's me.
Say, dear, go your credit, and you now to me who let be a yoke of what Troy about Council of State member voter region. Now, Miss Fiums, hey, Ramona Chapa ya hype say where can say Israel train, Israel train.
But the issue is true.
Okay, the letter now was say Council of State member no, were former staff Emanam 1, which is never true.
Onya Juma order.
Onya Juma or da. And Onya Juma or da. Amanam 1 for the first time. Nam 1 I post. Oh yes, Nam 1 I post.
Yeah, no catch you. We say, oh, the panel boy.